Hi, just a quick little update. For some reason my mouth isn't working right now. I suspect that's just something I messed up while installing some of the other fixes. But it turns out that the idle hand asymmetry problem, that's fixed, and that was just because, well, the asymmetry was because I had the wrong animation on one hand, which is kind of dumb. Go figure. But then the actual hand shapes, those are fixed now. Um, I found a thing in the avatar how-to on the VRChat forums, which showed how to completely disable tracking data when using a baked animation or a pose animation. So that was just a matter of adding a tracking overlay or a tracking override to the gesture layer for all the animations on that, and then just disabling the fingers. And so yeah, that makes everything so much better. Um, and why isn't my Okay, that is working. Okay. Yeah, so I changed my necklace to be a little heart because I didn't really like it being a name tag anymore. Um, Also, a thing I discovered is that my FBX armature scale was all wrong. That's something that one of the tools I used pointed out, and that actually explained a lot of the problems with my Fizzbone setup. So, what you need to do is when you're exporting an FBX, you need to make sure to set it to the FBX scale rather than using the native scale. And so I had to redo a bunch of stuff with the pose after that because it was off by a factor of 100. Go figure. But yeah, and it was the tool that found that, which I think is why I was having so much. Why my mouth isn't working. I just need to remap the Visemes, I think, because it had re-imported some stuff, and I think that that reset the blend shapes without me realizing it. There's still a slight issue with the thumbs up, where like now the thumb looks really big. But I think that's just a matter of changing the animation a little bit. And also, the tool that I used, which I'm blanking on the name of, but I will be making a blog entry about all this stuff eventually. I hope. The tool, crap, I can't remember the name, but it actually has a much simpler pose editor, which makes it, it's like pumpkin something or other. Anyway, the tool it's got a much easier to use pose editor rather than having to go through the animation editor and using really obnoxious overrides and stuff. So that makes it a lot easier to tweak hand shapes. So I will definitely be using and recommending that a lot in the future. Anyway, just a quick little update. I am sorry my lip sync isn't working. That's really uncanny. Okay. But yeah, anyway, see ya later.